All right. Hello, welcome back. We just finished episode 40 of Pokemon Horizons. An episode that we were a little too pumped up for. It turned out to be another subtle Pokemon growth episode. But we're all right with that cuz it was a good time. First for the packs, we got Steel Energy. It's kind of dark. It is kind of dark. What is this Pokemon called? Scatterbug.
Scatterbug.
Scatterbug. Shuppet. Sprigatito. Perfect. We pulled a Sprigatito. Houndour. Muck. I don't think I have that many mucks, if at all. So that's pretty cool. Vivillon. I know I have this one. Dashbun. This is probably like my second Dashbun. And then for the rares, we already got another Houndour. Golly. Is that Cloth or Crocodile? Ooh, Crocodile. Okay. I don't think I have
I
that
thought it
one.
was Claw. I thought it was Claw for a
I thought it
second.
was Cloth, yeah. And we got another
Hey, another
Magnezone
Magnezone.
X. We have so fucking many of
So
these.
many.
This is
All
like my
right.
fourth one.
All right. So we're gonna start with a Darkness Energy. We got a Numel. I don't know how it's
Yeah,
supposed to be
Numel,
said.
probably.
Pineco in front of the Wochian door or whatever.
Hmm.
Maractus. We have. Who are you? Oh, it's the freaking NPC crew that follows us on the DLC journey. Paldean
Uh,
student. There you go.
yeah, we
Another
were talking
Kilo
about that one.
Watchron. Yeah, another Kilo. Kilo's not bad. Netball. Nestball, not netball.
Mm-hmm.
We have a Lantern. I like Lantern. Oh,
Oh,
hey! That's
a
a shiny
shiny
Noivern.
Noivern.
And what's behind it?
Wild.
Double hitter?
Raichu.
Raichu. Hey, we love Raichu.
We love
Shout
Raichu.
Raichu. Eh,
And Reverum.
Reverum.
Base set
Yeah.
Reverum. Hmm. Dang, you're telling me you got that Noivern for the first rare. That's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, because the shiny slots are in one of the reverse
That's
slots.
crazy. Okay, so
Nice.
Magnezone is number 65, so I can put it right here. I have so many Magnezone EX, I actually can just put it
Like
right there in my
4. Yeah,
Pokédex now.
exactly.
I have so many of them. I can replace the one I put in the deck as well, because if you remember in my deck's like the electric type one. It's got some cool Pokemon in there. I just dropped my Pokédex box. So I'm just gonna put these puppies right here until the end of the episode. So in this episode, Sprigatito injures Liko and notices nearby a cat house and decides to go over to it. It turns out that Sprigatito originally came from that cat house and she was sort of fickle into herself more so than the others. That lady does not only have Sprigatito, however, she's been providing them to Liko's school for at least the previous run where she got to pick her Pokemon at the start of the anime. And then from there, uh, Liko works doubly as hard as she always does when there's something wrong between the two of them, and she tries to make it up to her, and so she does. And overcoming the mental blockage of potentially hurting her friends, because something that we learned this episode was that Sprigatito is actually really good at battling, and that's why its leafage attack has been so strong so far throughout the anime, and it was able to evolve thanks to the bond with Liko, not as a Pokemon, but the move Leafage turned into Magical Leaf. So, Darian, what was your favorite part of this episode?
As I think I've said this before whenever they do it, but I love the backstory, expanding backstories that they've
That's
done with
huge.
each of the characters. So it's always fun to see how these characters came to be, and I love how it ties back to the first one because the first episode
Yep.
because they said Liko was showing some Pokemon on the screen, but of
Yeah.
course we didn't see it. But in the background, she was there and noticed how Sprigatito saw Liko and knew they would be great partners with each other. Spidops made an appearance. Absolute fiend. I love
Monster.
Spidops.
Dude's a
It's
whole villain.
yeah, that was the reason why Sprigatito back then discovered the thing about hurting people because it tried the Spidops captured a couple of its friends in the web and it used leafage on it, but the leafage not only hit the Spidops but it also knocked the other
Knocked the
ones
living
into like the
life out
tree
of them.
trunk.
Yep.
And even though they weren't seriously injured, they were just getting sprayed down with a potion. The
Yep.
fact that it just didn't want to hurt its friends because afterwards it was talking about how they abandoned
Mm-hmm.
this her, and then that's why she always likes to sunbathe on roofs when they first met, and
Yep.
then just be by itself. So yeah, like I said, they always find awesome ways to tie in new and old stuff together to add more to it. But yeah, like you said, it was we were thinking it was gonna be some kind of cool episode, and it was still fine, but overall, it was still an enjoyable time.
Yep,
So like I said, I like.
precisely. I like the fact that Liko was better equipped this time compared to previous times to really just go after the issue. Luckily, she had the lady that was raising Sprigatito there to help her out. Overall, I really just love the way that Liko has grown and how Sprigatito now we know a little bit more about her, and that should lead into when we finally get a potential evolution. Again, I mean, we got some potential leaks on that. I'm just gonna assume that they're real because Darian and I, since episode 1, have just been like evolve, catch new Pokemon, evolve, and we're getting some new Pokemon caught, but we are not evolving. So we're really looking forward to that. It's gonna be a lot of power, especially with all of the stuff that they have ahead of them with Rayquaza and Rakua and the Explorers. They need to get stronger ASAP as soon as they can. Because eventually they're going to come up against some pretty crazy challenges. It's going to suck if we have Sprigatito, Quaxley, and Fuecoco just bodying the Explorers and their insane Pokemon. All of them have absolutely amazing Pokemon. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Anything else for this episode, Darian? I know we didn't get to do too much with it because it was a pretty story-centered episode.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything else that we didn't really touch upon.
It was
Pretty
very
much,
focused, which is nice. We
yeah.
we like focused. Oh, Dot start this episode off going shopping again. So we got
Oh
a nice
yeah,
little
yeah.
continuity from the last episode, which was really nice. But it was Liko and Sprigatito's time to shine this episode. So next episode, it's Dot's turn again. Next episode's Dot's turn again. We'll do that in our next session. Um and she is going to be up against her intense mom. What are your thoughts initially on that preview?
Yeah, I was, of course, I was like, who's that? And I don't know who said about their parents, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't really look into conversation they were having. I don't know if she doesn't really approve of some things. It looks like at the end they battle
Yeah.
or some
Serious
kind
mode.
of
We get more
stuff.
serious
So I
mode,
don't,
Dot.
yeah, I don't know what's gonna really what her issue is, or
Mhm.
but we'll find out where she came from and what
What we
beef she has.
what we do
I
know
guess.
is okay. So Murdoch's from Alola. Her mom's also
Yeah,
from Alola, and Dot is also from Alola. But Dot is like very pale, I guess, because that's Dot's mom,
Murdoch's her
Murdoch's
uncle,
sister.
right?
Yeah, that's Murdoch's sister, probably.
Yeah.
So it's very weird, but Dot's a shut in, pale skin. Her mom, not pale skin. She's tanned. I wouldn't say she's black because I'm not a freaking weirdo on Twitter, but like she's tanned. She's Hawaiian, I guess you could say. Um, there's a good range there for like Hawaiian skin colors. I'm sure that both of us fit somewhere on that spectrum. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more about where Dot comes from. Obviously it's gonna be super super exciting. Seeing her battle her mom and her Lycanroc. Really nice that she has that Alolan because not Freed. Murdoch has a Mawip, an Alchemy,
Yeah.
which is a Gen 8 Pokemon. Again, they gotta get that Gen 8 in there somehow. Um, so he also has the Rock Ruff. So maybe it's like a little
Yeah.
normal thing for Alolans, obviously, to have pets.
Maybe
And
she'll get a Lycanroc down the line because she has the midnight form. Maybe she'll get a midday or a dusk form.
oh man, that'd
Who
be
knows?
crazy. Well, we'll definitely see. So that's our thoughts on episode 40 of Pokemon Horizons. We've already gotten 40 episodes in. And as a reminder, if you're seeing this video for the first time and you haven't seen any other, I might just like start putting like a thing up. It's like, oh, you can watch Pokemon
Yeah.
Horizons now on Netflix because now's the time for everybody to get into the anime because it's like a year behind. It's always been like that. The Japanese releases, the Japanese games used to be like a year or so ahead of us as well. So it only
Yeah.
makes sense. But now with global releases, they're still like, well, we got to dub the anime. We got to hire the voice work and all that. But yeah, you can check that out on Netflix now. And until the next time, we hope you take care. It's better.
Goodbye.